Protein isn't only found in animal foods. You can get it from plants too. But when you're talking about plant protein, there's one thing you really need to know. So I got a question in the comments of one of my other videos to talk about plant protein, and the question is, hey Sarah, can you do a video on which plant foods are a good source of protein? Meaning which ones contain all the necessary amino acids. Thanks for the great videos. You're welcome, and thanks for your question. So with this whole plant protein thing, this comment brought up something that I think a lot of people either don't know about or don't think about, and that is amino acids. So quick little nutrition lesson. Amino acids are the building blocks of protein. So when you have a protein, it's a bunch of different amino acids put together. And when we're talking about amino acids, there are two different kinds, essential and non-essential. So essential amino acids are the ones that our body can't make. We have to get them from the food that we eat, where non-essential amino acids are ones that our body can make from other things that we've eaten and kind of bring the pieces together to make what we need. So that means when it comes to those essential amino acids, we have to get them in our diet or we're not gonna have them. And this is where the food comes in. So animal proteins are called complete proteins because they have all of those essential amino acids that we need in sufficient amounts. So this is things like chicken, beef, pork, lamb, dairy, and eggs. Plants, on the other hand, typically don't have all of those essential amino acids in high enough amounts. So we call those incomplete proteins. But that doesn't mean that you have to eat animal foods to get all of those essential amino acids, because one plant food might have all of these amino acids over here and be low in these others, where another plant food could be just the opposite. So if you have both of those in your diet, then you're going to be getting those amino acids. And the way that someone does this is by eating some grains and some legumes, because those foods complement each other, and by eating both of those, you're gonna get the amino acids that you need. Now, people used to think that you had to eat these foods together at the same meal, but now we know that that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you eat them together, you just have to make sure that they're both showing up in the diet. But with that said, there are some really classic food combinations that bring together grains and legumes and kind of naturally do this matching process. So if you want to have them at the same meal, it's not like it's hard to do, and a lot of the meals you already like probably are already doing this. So some common examples of this are rice and beans, a peanut butter sandwich, because even though we think of peanuts as being nuts, they're really legumes, so that match works. A lentil soup with some bread, hummus with pita bread, all of those are examples of a bean and a legume coming together to make something delicious, and it will also make a complete protein. And personally, as someone who kind of geeks out on this stuff, I think it's pretty cool that foods that we already like to eat together fill in these gaps for each other. And with this whole thing, if you're someone who does eat meat, then this isn't something you're really gonna have to think about too much at all, because you're getting those essential amino acids from the meat that you're eating. If you're a vegetarian, you're gonna have to think about it a little bit more, but you know, you're still gonna be getting those complete proteins if you're having dairy or eggs. And then if you're vegan, then you're the person who has to think about this the most, because you're not having any animal foods. So you just have to make sure that you're getting that variety in your diet, that you're getting that mixture of different foods, so you're getting all of those amino acids that you need. And really, getting variety in our diet is something that we should all be thinking about, whether we eat meat and animal products or don't, because getting a variety of foods means that we get a variety of different nutrients, which is a good thing. And if you watch my channel, you know that I myself am not vegetarian or vegan, but I still try to get a variety of plant and animal foods, because that's just a really good policy when it comes to nutrition, but also when it comes to having delicious meals that you get excited about, not getting in a rut, and just overall enjoying your food. Now, with all that said, going back to the original question, there are a couple plant foods that are considered complete proteins, and the main two are quinoa and soybeans. But they're the exception, not the rule. They're like the special cases. So I think it's a fun fact, it's interesting to know, it's good to know, but at the same time, we're not just gonna be eating quinoa and soybeans. We do want to get that variety if we can, if it's available to us. So, you know, be aware that those foods have kind of a little extra boost compared to other plant foods, but at the same time, eating a variety of stuff is still a good idea. And let me know in the comments if you have any food or nutrition questions, because you might just see it answered in a video. And if you like this video, make sure that you give it a thumbs up. And if you are new here and you want more healthy eating tips and nutrition info and healthy recipes, then make sure that you subscribe, because eating healthy and living a healthy lifestyle really really doesn't have to be complicated, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. And if you're loving the free info here, but you're finding that you need something more personalized, don't forget that I do offer one-on-one nutrition coaching and counseling. So if you're interested in working with me, just let me know and we can get that set up for you. Thanks for watching. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you next time.